Welcome, my friends, to our channel Atlantis, the channel of ancient and rare coins. Enjoy today's video, my friends, as it is very important.
1965 dime coin value. Discovering the 1965 dime in your attic or change collection might be a way to cash out on thousands of dollars. Before you get too excited and go on a 1965 dime hunt, not all 1965 dimes are valuable. The 1965 dime value varies dramatically depending on condition and strike quality. Most circulated examples remain worth their face value of 10 cents. However, uncirculated specimens can reach $25 in standard grades. What makes certain 1965 dimes truly valuable is exceptional preservation and sharp strike details. Coins with full band designation can command prices up to $4,000 in top condition. Some 1965 dimes are made of silver, hence why they are worth so much. Watch the video to discover more. $1965 no mint mark dime value. The 1965 dime was only minted in Philadelphia, hence there's only one variation. It was produced in 1,652,140,570 instances, making it a very common coin. The majority of the 1965 dimes in circulation wouldn't be worth more than their face value because they have been in circulation for a long time. But, of course, to every rule there's an exception. If by luck your 1965 dime is in mint state, it can be worth a lot more than its face value. There's no mint mark on the 1965 dime, as with other coins that have been produced in Philadelphia. In mint state, prices begin around $6 to $12 for MS-60 to MS-62 coins and climb to $18 to $75 at MS-65. True top-end pieces graded MS-68 can bring about $600, with exceptional examples realizing $1,500 to $3,000. Because the 1965 clad composition produced softer strikes than its silver predecessors, sharply detailed, pristine pieces are genuinely scarce. Fewer than 800 are certified above MS-65, and fewer than 10 reach MS-68. A scarcity pattern that suggests long-term appreciation potential for well-preserved examples. A 1965 dime with a grade of MS-66 is worth $250, according to PCGS, and that's why your coin needs to be in excellent condition to be worth at least a sizable amount. However, if it's graded MS-68, you can sell it for $1,500 and maybe even more. $1965 Roosevelt dime full band value. Full band coins have a deeper and more defined quality of strikes. The 1965 dimes categorized as full band are rare, and that's because they were the first dimes to be minted on the fresh die. Ideally, the first set of coins minted from a new die has a higher and more precise strike, and the same goes for the 1965 dime. According to PCGS, only 151 dimes from the 1965 mintage were detailed and delineated enough to be designated as full band. As a result, their values are way higher than the regular 1965 dimes. A 1965 dimes graded at MS-68 with full band designation is worth almost $4,000 or even more depending on market value. In 2017, a full band designated MS-69 graded 1965 dime was bought for $1,528 at an auction, and 2 years 9, it was sold for twice that price. $1965 Roosevelt Special Strike Dime value. During the 1965 mintage, special mint sets were produced for collectors, and they all had every single denomination for the year. The 1965 special mint sets aren't proof sets, although they have a similar appearance to proof coins. These special strike sets have very high-quality strikes, and you can clearly see the details and design of the 1965 dime.
Authentication remains difficult, even for experienced collectors, as distinguishing 1965 special strikes from regular business issues is nearly impossible without the original cellophane packaging. Many sets were broken decades ago, leaving loose coins in uncertain status. Within the 1965 Special Mint Set series, cameo contrast is rare, with dimes being especially scarce. This effect appears only on early strikes from freshly polished dies, producing frosty white design elements against mirrored fields, a feature found in just a small portion of the original 2,360,000 sets. This scarcity is reflected in the market. An SP68 cameo sold for $2,585 at auction in January 2014, and an SP66 example realized $2,000 in May 2022. 1965 Silver Error Dime. Error varieties add another dimension of rarity and value. This is a very unique and highly sought-after error coin. The transitional error occurred when changing the composition of the dimes. Accidentally, some 1965 dimes were struck on the silver planchets intended for the previous year, 1964. Because this is a rare and unique error, the price of the error coin ranges from $5,000 to $21,000, depending on the condition of the coin. In 2024, a 1965 dime with the transitional metal error was bought for a whopping amount of $12,600.
I hope, my dear friends, that you enjoyed this video and we lived up to your expectations and provided you with great benefit in the world of old and rare coins. Please, my friends, do not forget to press the like button and activate the bell so that you always receive new things on our channel. The Atlantis Channel team thanks you very much for your loyalty, my dear friends,